Karl's Copy Shop by Jon Platten, an excerpt for stage and TV. There is a bar stage left and two small tables stage right, each with a couple of chairs. At one of those tables, Pavel and Yevgenia sit chatting quietly. Karl stands behind the bar, above which is a sign saying "No ball games." Jenny leans across the bar opposite him.
Are you growing a beard?
She runs her hand down the side of Karl's face.
I might be. Do you like it?
I'm not sure.
Ah, what is your opinion about men with beards? Would you be, are you attracted to them?
I can't decide whether men who wear beards are too lazy to complete their toilet in the morning or too mean to purchase a replacement razor blade.
Ah.
Oh, don't go all coy on me, Karl. I can read you like a book.
You can? You are a perceptive lady. If you must know, I wear the beard to fit in.
To fit in? You disappoint me, Karl. Wanting to copy your co-workers.
Shudder.
Hmm.
It's just that all the other baristas wear beards, so I thought that to maintain my current interim position, it's time to set my facial hair free.
Interim position?
This barista role is a temporary job, forced upon me by the vagaries of the capitalist system. My true vocation is, I mean to say, I am in show business.
Oh, how magnificent! An actor! What roles have you played?
Well, as yet, I've not exactly...
Macbeth? Julius Caesar? King Lear?
Oh, 999. None of those. They reek of social injustice and force audiences to acquiesce in oppressive hierarchical structures.
Oh, Karl, all your talk of social injustice, it excites me so. But have you seen those plays? Or better still, have you acted in them?
Well,
those plays all feature autocracies, that much is true. However, the regime they depict are in turn destroyed by ambition, crushed by tyranny, and divided by madness. If they reinforce hierarchical structures, I'm a Dutchman.
Ben in Nederlands. If you must know, today I meet the big producer. He wants me to write copy for him.
Copy? Don't you mean a script?
No, he definitely said copy. Mind you, I have, how you say, an earworm since facing the cannon on the barricades in last month's revolution. It thunders round my head, so I cannot always hear correctly. Here he is now. Please, Jenny, give me some living space so I can pitch my work to him.
Jenny takes her drink to the vacant table stage right. Friedrich walks to the bar.
Good evening, barista. What coffees do you have?
Good evening. We have Earl Grey tea, the Lap Sang Souchong, the gunpowder. There's a list. Look.
Well, I asked for coffee, actually, but now I'm curious. Do you have any property?
What do you mean, property?
You know, none of your fancy stuff, just a normal, I don't know, breakfast tea?
No, we don't. It's against the principle on which this cafe operates.
What principle is that?
All property is theft.
I see. And how did you arrive at this position?
We want to respect the workers who are not given a fair wage for their labor. However, with artisan tea, more of the cost of the product is returned to the workforce.
I see. Well, I was under the impression that you were happy to help, and it would help me if you could provide me with a cup of proper breakfast tea.
Whatever gave you the impression that the state of my happiness would be enhanced by providing for you the fruit of the labor of an oppressed proletariat?
Well, your brooch, for a start.
My brooch?
Yes, the one that says, "My name is Karl, happy to help." That does kind of imply that you're eager to assist my path to caffeinated nirvana. Yet you do not help, you hinder. What is more, you appear to be far from happy. In summary, your actions contradict entirely the bogus claim on your brooch.
My name badge might suggest such a ridiculous notion, but I have no choice in the matter. It's what the franchise referred to as the dress code. I have no freedom over what I wear. I am in chains.
I think you exaggerate a touch, no. It is a brooch you wear, not a manacle.
I speak with the metaphor.
He glares at Pavel and Yevgenia as they set out pieces on a chessboard.
And so, what name would you like me to write on your teacup?
What name?
Yeah, I write the customers' names on their cups with the wax crayon. It's an absolute schwein to wash off, but that way I know to which customer I should take the tea.
Friedrich looks around the almost empty cafe.
Well, in that case, write Herr Engels.
And what do you think you're doing? Can't you read? No board games. Stop it at once. You know that chess is the physical embodiment of the beautiful stratification of society, eh?
Look, Yevgeny and I, we play chess. You have a problem with that?
Look, who says the king is the most important player? Why can't the queen travel wherever she wants, but the proletariat, the pawns, enjoy practically no freedom of movement and are seen as expendable by the knights, the bishops, and the bourgeoisie?
Yevgenia mouths the word bourgeoisie to Pavel.
Which piece is that, Karl? We know knight, we know bishop, but what is this boogie-woogie you speak of?
It's bourgeoisie, Dummkopf. Don't call me Karl.
But is your name, no? Look at brooch.
It's not a brooch, it's a name badge. I told you this badge is a chain. It encourages feral youth to speak to me as if I was their friend, or worse, their servant. One day there will be no kings, bishops, and castles. We will all be pawns.
He's talking about dress.
What's that? Yes, mark my words. The crafters will dictate what happens in the land. No more managers making us wear demeaning name badges. We will break free from our chains. We will live in a dictatorship of pawns.
Yeah, and never mind all that. Is there any chance of getting a large, flat white?
No, a Darjeeling white? I thought you'd never decide, Herr Engels.
It's Engels.
Oh, I've written Angles on your cup. It must be because you're so obtuse.
Very droll. You should be on the stage.
You think so? I was hoping we would come to that. You don't know of any theaters where I might...
No, Karl, happy to help. It's just that your baristas are all the same. You're always between roles when really you're just filling them. The rolls, that is. Bread rolls. I make the joke.
Very nearly, Herr Engels. You malign me now, but one day I will be famous and my name will be up in lights. If not here in Paris, then in the other great cities of culture, London, New York, Oberammergau.
Only a German would consider Oberammergau a place worth visiting to watch those tedious performances.
That's true. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this grim northern city.
This is Paris, Karl, the city of love. You make it sound like Hamburg or some soulless English city like Newcastle upon the Tyne.
I suppose at least Paris is architecturally democratic.
What do you mean?
The streets are narrow enough to build barricades whenever the government provoke the proletariat. No building is over 5 stories high, never will be. As some American quipped, it's the geology, stupid. Paris will be famed for all time as the flat city with not a single tall building to lord it over the citizens. In this city, the very streets cry out égalité.
Worthy words, Karl, but I would not be so confident about the future. I fear that architecture will be employed to suppress the workers.
You care about the workers?
I do, Karl. I can see a day when park benches are divided with armrests so no homeless person can sleep on them. I can see covered walkways boarded up to remove shelter from the poor. And I can see cafes like yours, annexing the land outside and employing their own police to drench any vagabonds who come too close.
But surely no architect would lack the empathy and create such horrors.
You would hope so, Karl. You would hope so.
He takes a cup of tea, reads the cup.
Herr Engels!
You don't need to shout, Karl. I'm just here. Finally.
I hope you don't mind. I heard a little of what you were saying to that capitalist mill owner just then.
Milona, nein, Jenny. He is the theater producer.
Cloth producer, Karl. Engels Textiles. Produces the finest denim in all of France.
But I thought you...
So, I might be a capitalist. But I can still see the system needs to change. Which is why someone suggested you could help me with the copy I intend to submit to Le Monde. I have written an article entitled "The Bells of Notre Dame are pealing to mark the death knell of capitalism."
It certainly has a ring to it.
Mhm.
However, do you not think your title needs to be a little more concise?
Maybe. You're right. Do you have any ideas?
I do. You have allies among the journalists, you say,
Yes,
and you want to express their ideas in a proposal.
that's right.
Then how about calling it the Columnist Manifesto?
Now, at last, you help. Tell me, what do you think of my final sentence?
Natürlich, mein Freund. Read it to me.
Workers of Le Monde unite. You have nothing to lose but your livelihoods, your social standing, your purpose in life, and your homes. Which is not that much, really, when you come to think about it.
It needs a little work, no?
You think so? Should I maybe include something about the impact on the columnists' pension plans?
Nein, mein Freund. Your copy is, how you say, too frothy. Leave it with me. I will make for you the copy that will awaken the world.